Welcome to our video exploring the top 10 U.S. cities in Louisiana most affected by climate change. As we delve into this critical issue, we'll highlight the specific communities facing the brunt of environmental shifts and rising sea levels. From the vibrant streets of New Orleans to the coastal town of Grand Isle, we'll uncover how climate change is reshaping lives and landscapes across Louisiana. Join us as we examine each location and the unique challenges they encounter in this increasingly uncertain climate. 1. New Orleans. New Orleans is a vibrant city known for its rich history and lively culture, but it also sits precariously below sea level. This geographical positioning makes it highly susceptible to flooding, particularly when hurricanes strike. The city relies heavily on a complex system of levees and pumps to keep water at bay. However, these systems are aging and increasingly challenged by rising sea levels and more intense storm surges. As climate change accelerates, the threat to New Orleans grows, turning its beautiful streets into potential water channels during severe weather events. The city's dependence on these protective measures underscores its vulnerability, making it a focal point for climate adaptation efforts. 2. Lake Charles. Lake Charles has faced the wrath of nature's fury multiple times, enduring several hurricanes over the past 2 decades. Notable among these are Hurricanes Rita, Laura, and Delta, which have left indelible marks on the city's landscape. The repeated battering has significantly damaged the local infrastructure, prompting many residents to move away in a phenomenon known as climate migration. This exodus not only affects the social fabric of Lake Charles but also strains its economy. The recurring natural disasters serve as a grim reminder of the city's exposure to climate change, highlighting the urgent need for resilient infrastructure and community support systems. 3. Cameron Parish. Cameron Parish is a testament to the relentless power of hurricanes, having been repeatedly devastated by these natural disasters. The impact has been so severe that the population has dwindled, as many residents choose to relocate in search of safer grounds. Despite the destruction, the parish is home to thriving liquefied natural gas (LNG) export plants. These facilities benefit from the deep coastal waters and the parish's favorable policies towards the oil and gas industry. This juxtaposition of thriving industry amid devastation paints a complex picture of resilience and vulnerability, underscoring the parish's unique challenges in the face of climate change. 4. Isle de Jean Charles. Isle de Jean Charles stands as a poignant symbol of climate-induced displacement. The town has been forced to relocate due to rising sea levels and significant land loss. This relocation is not just a physical move but an emotional upheaval for the community, as they leave behind ancestral lands and cultural ties. The story of Isle de Jean Charles highlights the human aspect of climate change, where the loss of land translates to the loss of history and identity. It serves as a cautionary tale for other coastal communities facing similar threats, emphasizing the need for proactive measures and support. 5. Houma, located in Terrebonne Parish, is grappling with the dual challenges of land subsidence and rising sea levels. These factors contribute to increased flooding and the loss of critical wetlands that serve as natural buffers against storms. The wetlands are not only ecological treasures but also vital for the local community's way of life. As these natural defenses erode, Houma becomes more vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. The situation calls for innovative solutions to protect the wetlands and strengthen the community's resilience against the changing climate. 6. Grand Isle. Grand Isle, a barrier island, bears the brunt of storm surges and relentless erosion. The island's strategic location makes it a frontline defense against hurricanes, but it also places the community at high risk. Each hurricane season brings the threat of significant damage to infrastructure, challenging the residents' resolve to rebuild. The constant battle against nature's forces underscores the island's precarious existence. Grand Isle's situation highlights the broader challenges faced by barrier islands worldwide, as they grapple with rising seas and increasingly severe storms. 7. Morgan City. Morgan City is situated along the Atchafalaya River, a location that presents its own set of flooding risks. Sea level rise and land subsidence exacerbate these risks, posing a constant threat to the community. The city has long been accustomed to managing water, but the increasing intensity of climate impacts requires new strategies. The challenges faced by Morgan City underscore the importance of adaptive planning and infrastructure investment to safeguard against future climate-related events. 8. Abbeville. Abbeville, nestled in Vermilion Parish, is vulnerable to both coastal erosion and flooding. These environmental challenges have a direct impact on the local agricultural economy, which relies heavily on the land. As erosion eats away at the coastline, valuable farmland is lost, threatening livelihoods and food security. The situation calls for a concerted effort to implement sustainable land management practices and bolster the community's resilience to climate impacts. Abbeville's experience serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of environmental health and economic stability. 9. St. Bernard Parish. Adjacent to New Orleans, St. Bernard Parish faces similar challenges with sea level rise and storm surges. The proximity to the coast makes it highly susceptible to frequent flooding, disrupting daily life and economic activities. The parish's struggles mirror those of its neighboring city, emphasizing the regional nature of climate impacts. Efforts to mitigate these challenges must consider the broader context of the area, fostering collaboration and resource sharing to enhance resilience. 10. Plaquemines Parish. Plaquemines Parish is marked by significant land loss due to coastal erosion and storm surges. Large portions of its land area have disappeared, altering the landscape and impacting local communities. The loss is not just physical but also cultural, as communities rooted in the land face upheaval. The situation in Plaquemines Parish highlights the urgent need for comprehensive coastal restoration efforts to combat erosion and protect vulnerable areas. The parish's experience underscores the broader challenges faced by coastal regions in adapting to the realities of climate change.